Hello guys, what's going on? GZTV back with another video. The mic is working. We are good. We are rolling. We have NBA action from tonight, and then I'm going to go to bed here. Quite a bit of games and quite a bit of decent games. We're just going to start with my Celtics playing the Jazz. Didn't think this was going to be a good game going into like the fourth quarter, but Jazz kind of came back in the game, so I don't know why my phone charger isn't working. That's pissing me off. Fucking piece of trash. Oh, that's why, because it's fucking unplugged. Whatever. But yeah, Jazz Celtics. Jason Tatum's 39 lifts the Celtics over a shorthanded Jazz. They won by 8. Obviously, the Jazz not having all their guys, but still, Jason Tatum went off. The collective sentiment among the Celtics following their 41-point win at Eastern Conference leading Milwaukee was it would be meaningless if they lost their follow-up home game. And they didn't. And Jason Tatum, last 2 or 3 games, has been playing absolutely spectacular. Obviously, pretty much the entire season he's been playing good. But man, he's putting in work recently. I mean, he's trying to get back up there in the MVP rankings. But looking at the Jazz, 20 points, 10 rebounds for Kessler. Really good game for him. One of the better games of his career. 28 points for THT. Not great shooting, but obviously he's taking over for some injured teammates. Kelly Olynyk and a lot of their bench, Lucas Samanic, if that's how you say it, Juan Toscano Anderson, Damian Jones, Johnny Juzang, just a lot of their bench, and Kelly or Olynyk did not play too well tonight, so that's really what I would account their loss to. Moving on to the Celtics, 39 points, 11 rebounds is all the Boston Celtics needed. Jason Tatum, absolutely wonderful game. There's only 2 games tomorrow. I'm not covering it anyway because the Final Four is on, so there you have it. If you're an NBA fan, don't be on the lookout for an NBA video tomorrow. Unless it's for 2K, because I've been doing a lot of gameplays recently. So there's that. I have like 2 gameplays coming tomorrow. Marcus Camby and Giannis. So yeah. Might even have a squad builder coming out on like Sunday. So stay tuned for that. Thunder Pacers, man. I kind of feel for the Thunder here. I wanted the Thunder to win this game, honestly. I think the Thunder making the playoffs would be dope. My friend is a fan of the Thunder. So like seeing them do good is, I don't mind it. But TJ McConnell and Jalen Smith power the Pacers past the Thunder. They won by 4. Great scoring, decent rebounding and passing for TJ McConnell. One of his best games of the season. Decent scoring, great rebounding for Jalen Smith. And obviously, not a lot of players on the Indiana Pacers tonight were healthy. Not a lot of their major players, but people stepped up, and that's always a good thing. The Thunder are hoping to make the playoffs, and games like this aren't going to help that. They lost by 4. Shai Gilgeous, we're back to this vicious cycle of Shai putting up 35 plus and losing. The dude had 39 points, shot 50%. Obviously, shout out to Josh Giddey, who just got a 2K card, which I played with today. He had 21. You get Lou Dort with 12 and 10. But Jalen Williams, not J-Dub, the other Jalen Williams, literally went scoreless in this game. I don't really know what happened to him. I think he might have got hurt. He gets roughed up in a lot of their games, so I would not be surprised. But yeah, I don't know. Moving on to the Pacers, the victors of the day. Jalen Smith had 12 points, 15 rebounds, 50% shooting. Off the bench, 21 points for TJ McConnell, 33% three-point shooting, 67% from the field. Played absolutely phenomenal. So there you have it. We can move on to the Raptors and 76ers. Actually, a pretty decent matchup tonight. I knew it was going to be a solid game, and it was. I tuned into it for a little bit before my Celtics came on. James Harden and Joel Embiid lead the 76ers to a 7-point win over the Raptors. James Harden sat at his locker inside the Sixers' new locker room, complete with oversized team logo in the center, and got his left ankle taped right before the game. They have a new facility. Maybe that's motivating them to play better. I don't know why the hell ESPN put that. I'm kind of using ESPN. I know that's kind of like a bad connotation type of deal, but yeah, it is what it is. Raptors didn't play terrible, honestly. 29 points for Scotty Barnes, 14 points, 10 rebounds for Jakob Poeltl, who shot 75%. I would say, Chris Boucher could have done slightly more off the bench. He had pretty efficient minutes, but if he would have added a little extra touch to their game, they would have won. Looking at the Sixers, 25 points, 12 rebounds for Joel Embiid, 23 points, 11 assists for James Harden, shooting 50% from beyond the arc. Those two get it done night in and night out, and that's why the 76ers have over 50 wins for the first time since like Allen Iverson days. So there you have it. Moving on to the Magic and the Wizards, I'm telling you guys, the Magic are a very tough team to beat in this league, and they just continue to prove that. I mean, the Wizards are better than the Magic, I would say. And they couldn't win this game. They've won some really good games, the Magic. They're probably the best team that's not in the playoffs. Magic rally in the final quarter to beat the Wizards by 7. Paolo Banchero is finishing strong in his bid for Rookie of the Year honors, and yeah, he's looking really good doing it too. He played really good tonight. Probably, honestly, like even with how good this season's going, this might be one of his best games. 30 points, 12 rebounds, 33% from 3. Obviously, with the help of Franz Wagner, who put up 20 points, who shot 67% from 3. And Markelle Fultz having a great comeback season, 25 points, didn't miss a single shot or a 3. Magic are looking good, and if they can keep rebuilding, if they can keep, developing young stars, they are going to be a force to be reckoned with. But anyway, looking at the Wizards, Corey Kispert had 27 out of nowhere. Obviously, not a lot of players played for the Wizards. I didn't know that. Daniel Gafford had 18 points, 13 rebounds. You get a DeLon Wright game with 21 points, 33% from 3. So at least they know that they have guys to step up. I don't even know if they're making the playoffs, though, or the play-in. But Monte Morris, he's just been inconsistent all year. Guys like him, guys like Anthony Gill, Taj Gibson, just a lot of inconsistencies. And Monte Morris was really good on the Nuggets. I'm not really sure what happened with him on this team, though. We can move on from there and talk about the Pistons and Rockets game. I know this game doesn't matter. I know none of the teams are making the playoffs, but we need some content. We need to make this video beefy. There's a lot of games on tonight. Rockets snap a 7-game skid by beating the Pistons by 6. Amazing scoring for their backcourt. KPJ and Jalen Green getting it done in that regard. 7-game lose streak ended. So, turn of a frontier for a team that hasn't even won 20 games yet. And to be fair, the Pistons literally haven't either. You look at the Pistons, you get a Marvin Bagley, pretty decent Marvin Bagley performance with 21 points. You get 11 points and 10 rebounds off the bench for rookie Jalen Duren. I feel like that's a guy that can definitely develop and make him really good. I would say, James Wiseman definitely didn't play too hot in this game. Maybe he can improve for the future. His career just hit the reset button, so we'll see what he can do in the coming years. I feel like the Pistons are going to give him quite an opportunity, but we'll see about it. Looking at the Rockets, Jabari Smith, 13 points, 11 rebounds. Alperen Şengün, 15 points, 13 rebounds. Very good performance here. For a lot of the Rockets players, 33 points for KPJ, who shot 60%. You get Jalen Green with a 32-point performance, shooting 40% from 3. Yeah, nice dub there for the Rockets. I think our final game, if I am correct, we're going to talk about is the Nuggets and the Suns. I knew this was a good matchup. I saw that it was on an NBA TV. And I'm going to be honest, I didn't get to see much of this game, but I knew it was going to be a good one. Kevin Durant has 30 points. The Suns beat the Nuggets for their 4th straight win. Suns are looking hot, and with the season narrowing down, they could possibly move up a spot or two to make their playoff run that easier. The Phoenix Suns are starting to string together some wins now that Kevin Durant is healthy. Very dope thing to see. I think Kevin Durant winning a ring with the Suns would be very vital for his career. But he doesn't need to do it. He's obviously a legend already, but yeah. Aaron Gordon had 26 points. He shot 50% from 3. No Jokic. When they don't have Jokic, obviously they're not going to win this damn game. I mean, DeAndre Jordan was his replacement. And although he grabs good rebounds, he can't score. Guys like him, guys like Ish Smith off the bench, I don't know. They didn't have all their guys there. 30 points, though, for KD, 67% three-point shooting, and 27 points for D-Book. That is going to wrap it up for the video tomorrow. Let me try to think here. We're going to have March Madness, Final Four. There's going to be 2 games, so at most I'm going to have 2 games to talk about tomorrow. It's going to be a short video. First thing in the morning, we're going to talk about Walking Dead. Probably do my gameplay videos in the morning, maybe? I might just get Giannis late tomorrow night and do the Marcus Camby gameplay in the morning. We're also going to do a squad builder probably Sunday. Plenty of content pumping out for you guys. I can't think of what else I would have to do. I don't think. Stream, obviously. GCTV live on Twitch, all lowercase. I've been streaming very frequently